So today I'm doing a video review, sort of skirmish report for the Marui gas-powered 870 tactical shotgun that I purchased recently. Now this field report, these videos come from a game that was held in November. The ambient temperature was about 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 to 15 degrees Celcius if you're from a smarter country that uses the metric system. And so the gun was getting about 330 to 350 feet per second. Short answer, yes, the gun is field skirmishable. I really enjoyed it. Its pros are that it's super light, so I could run around with it all day. It wasn't tired. Decent spread, pretty accurate. Cons were overall very small ammo capacity, and I was having some trouble, which I'll actually experience shortly here. I'll go into more detail. Here you can see I'm having no trouble engaging targets within AEG range, like middle AEG range. Where it does really shine, where you can see a little bit right here, is where I'm shooting through brush at various targets. The 3 BBs, because I had it in 3 BB mode the whole time to get a little bit more ammo out of it, or a few more shots out of it. It was with 3 BBs flying through the air. At least one of those BBs is going to find its way to the target. Now here you're going to see the trouble that I was having. I think this is the manufacturer's defect for the first production run. The hop up in the nozzles don't quite line up right, or the bucking is off or something. So what would happen is a BB would get stuck in the hop chamber, and when I went to put in a new shell, it would jam the nozzles, or it would jam something up. And so what I'd have to do is take the shell back out, fire into the ground to kill that last BB out of there, and then put in a new shell. I've now taken it completely apart. I have no idea how to get it back together, but the nozzles have indeed cracked. So I'm going to have to figure out how to get a replacement. Now here I'm engaging targets through brush about, 50-60 feet, having no trouble hitting them, except for this last guy who, I don't know what's going on there. Exceptionally well hidden or something. Very easy to point and shoot on the move, by the way, especially with that red dot up there. Now what it does lack in overall ammo capacity and a little bit of less range than an AEG is it can suppress really well. I did some test firing with a friend shooting at me, and because you can't really hear it over the sound of your own breathing or whatever from distance, it actually sounds like more than one person is shooting at you, and then allows you to get close for the kill shot. Especially at close range, you don't even have to aim. Also at this field, which was the ultimate Battlegrounds in Borne, Massachusetts, it was a great field. By the way, I highly recommend it if you can get there, or if you're close enough. I found that it was really easy to go from field play to CQB play with this thing, because the semi-only issue isn't really a problem for me. And I found it really easy to get around places and clear corners and whatnot with it. It was very fun. I felt like a real cool guy running through buildings with a shotgun. Now, one thing I did find with the CQB though, the stock on it is a lot longer than your average M4 stock is going to be, and so it does tend to push out a little bit farther from your body than, say, an M4 would, ideally, so people can see you coming if you're not quick. Now that was, again, this is 330, 350 feet per second with green gas, or propane I was using. I had no trouble hitting moving targets, and I believe that was 120 feet away. It's accurate enough to engage head, or in this case arm-sized targets. Sorry, you can't really see it, the camera wasn't on the right side of my body. But arm-sized targets at about 50 feet, I could sort of pick and choose where I wanted to shoot somebody who was leaning around the corner of this next building. And right here you'll see something that you can't really do with an AEG, which is probably the funniest thing I've ever done in Airsoft, which is get 2 kills with 1 trigger pull. And I did shoot twice, but I got both of them on the first shot, if you can't see it. So all in all, overall, highly recommend this replica. Obviously, I would suggest trying to figure out which production run yours is and get one that doesn't come kind of broken. But even with all the issues that I had with it, it was really a blast to use, and people were totally digging it all game. I believe I swore a lot in reference to how cool it was, if that's any indication. So, thanks for watching.